Hello and welcome to No Sevens Dice Club. Just want to tell everybody happy Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you guys celebrate. Christmas is 6 days away. I hope you guys have a great time with your family, your in-laws, whatever it may be that you celebrate. And have a great New Year's. I'm going to try to do a video next Thursday too, so that way I can give you guys something a little bit away. I might even do a home away strategy football edition, because I know college football is next week, a lot of the bowl games and stuff, so I might even do a little bit of a challenge series next week. But I wanted to do a little bit of a Christmas special with you guys. I am going to share with you my favorite strategy. I get a lot of emails about this strategy. Which one is your favorite? And I said I will share it with you in the future. Well, today's the future. It is the $66 inside strategy. This is one of my favorite strategies. This is probably the one I play the most at the casino. Have a lot of great success. Make a lot of money doing it. I only do maybe about 2 sessions, 3 sessions at the casino, and then I usually walk right out the door with about $300-400 in my pocket. Make a lot of money really quick. Don't stick around and give it all back to the casino, because I'm here to earn money at the casino. I'm not here to donate money to the casino. I don't do charity for casinos. So the way the $66 strategy works, and the way I do it, is pretty simple. It's and it's just exactly what it sounds like. So you're going to do $15 on the 5, $15 on the 9, $18 on the 6, $18 on the 8. So you have 66 on the inside right here. So 15 and 15, 18 and 18. And the 5, 6, 8, 9, they all pay the same. So it's going to get paid $21. So we're going to get paid 21. So we have 21 right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to press each one, and then we're going to, this is the only time where we're going to give the casino any extra money. We're going to drop them $1 to cover the 8, because we'll have money to cover the 6 to press it. And so this is going to go up. So you have $24 on the 6 and the 8. You have $20 on the 5 and 9. And then you hit again, and it's going to pay $28. So we're going to get paid $28, and we're going to tell the dealer to press us again on, just press every single unit again. And so that will be another 5, another on the 8, another on the 6, and another on the 5. And they're going to convert these over to green chips when you press it up for the second time. And you're going to work your dealers, and they're not going to be happy after you tell them what you're going to do next. So the next time you hit it, and they switch it all out, they're coloring out all your chips for you. They're putting it all in green, because you're trying to get to green as quickly as possible. And that's what we're doing. We're doubling the 66 into 100. That's how fast we're moving this production right along. So you have all green chips down here, even though they're red, but they're going to be converted over to green. And then you're going to hit it one more time, the 5, 8, 6, whatever you hit, and then you're going to get paid $35. And you're not going to press anymore. That's it. So you're going to collect $35 right there. And then you're going to tell the dealer, take my bets down. Take them all off the table. I wanted to collect everything. And your profit, because you're going to collect 21, 28, and $35. So it should be about $84 roughly is what it should be. You take them back in your rack, and then of course you're taking back your $66. You make a lot of money really fast. You color up super quick, and I've done really well. I mean, you put your foot on the accelerator on that on that vehicle, and you're just flying down the road, accelerating straight to green as fast as you can. And once when you hit that $35, you have a choice. What I sometimes do, if I'm feeling pretty confident at that casino and I know the table pretty well, I'm going to take this $35, instead of putting this back in my rack, I'm going to take everything else down right here, and then I'm going to tell the dealer, I'm going to give them $30, and I'm going to drop $2 right here and do the 32 inside, and then I'm just going to let it keep on rolling. So that way I already have a profit of $21 and $26, because you guys subtract the $2 out of that $28 profit, because you're not going to count your $35 profit. but you're going to take $2 away. So that'll give you 26 plus 21. So that is a $47 profit you're collecting plus your $66. And now you have your $32 4 through 10, and you're just going to keep on throwing the dice until you seven out, collecting $7 every single time, unless you hit, you know, the 2, the 3, the 11, or the 12. But you're still making money constantly. Or you can just collect this $35, pull down all your money, and then you have your 21, your 28, and your $35 all back in your rack, plus your 66 to do it again on your next session when it's your turn to shoot the dice. Do not do this strategy for a random shooter. I repeat, do not do this strategy for a random shooter unless you want to lose $66 at a time. Not recommended at all. A lot of people who go to the casinos do not practice shooting the dice, do not have their own table at the house, do not spend 2 to 3 hours a day like we do or like I do throwing the dice. You know, this is how I make a part-time living, is being, you know, playing craps at the casino. Unless you want to lose a lot of money, you can do the 66 on random people, and I guarantee you, you're going to walk out poor after 4 people. And you'll have no more money. All your money went to the casino. And you're going to be very aggravated at yourself for doing something like that. This is a strategy for us, the shooters, because we are dice setters. We understand what we need to do to be a consistent winner at the casino. But let's go ahead and do a couple of live rolls, and let's see how it plays out. I usually have a dice set that I like to do, and I'm usually pretty successful with it to get the inside numbers, because I always tell you I shoot a lot of the inside numbers, and this is the reason why. Because of this strategy, I set my dice a certain way to do inside numbers. And I'm already going to receive a comment, well, what's the dice set that you use? I never share my dice sets because I don't think it really matters. But for this one, I will share it with you. Consider it a Christmas gift. I'll share the dice set that I like to use. There's 2 of them that I like to use. One of them is the all 6, all 8 set. So that way when you have it, you can use the 6 and 8 set. The other one I like to use, and it's this set right here. So you have the 5, 6, you turn it over, you have the hard 4. You turn it over again, you have the 6, 2, which is the 8. And then you have the 3, 3, which is the hard 6. I like this. It all depends on what you can use, and that's the reason why I don't recommend too many dice sets, because I don't know how you shoot or anything else and how you grip the dice, because it all comes down to the gripping of the dice. How do you grip the dice? You know, it all depends. For me, the way I grip my dice, and I do it so naturally, is I put them right here on the cut edge, and then my thumb is almost at the bottom end, so that way I don't have a lot of backspin. You see how the fingers pretty much line up on the dice in the front, and they're right there on the cut edge. That's how I grip the dice, and that's how I kind of push them. I push them like this, so that way they're lined up straight and they go forward. I don't give them a lot of backspin or anything else, because I want them to stay with no backspin pretty much, and I want them to easily land into the back wall. I don't want them to double pitch or anything else. Just a simple, just easy motion. Not a lot of force, because you put too much force into it, it's going to bounce off the back wall and they're going to double pitch. And a lot of times if they double pitch, they're going to 7 out. The other dice set that I like to use is, if I'm going to shoot, is 6, 2, 5, 4. So the 6 is going to go here. Here, I'll turn it around for you guys so that way you can see it. So the 6, 2, so this is looking at me, and then the 5, 4, and this 6 is on the inside. And once again, I'm going to turn it around, but this is how I grab it. So the 6, 2 and the 5, 4 are looking at me, and I grab it, hold it like that, and then just slightly. So that way, what you want to do is, you have the wall right here in front of you, you know, the wall. You want it to be perfectly level. And when you pitch, and when you toss, you want it to be straight. You don't want it to be on an angle. You don't want it to be on down or anything else. There's a lot of people who do it like this, and they throw the dice. The problem with that is when they throw the dice, it bounces on the corner. You don't want that. You want flat energy, your dice to be flat, so that way all the energy dissipates from the dice. Okay? You know, but if you have a certain way that you like to throw the dice and you're successful with it, you can do however you are successful with the dice. That's how I throw the dice. I never really go into how I set the dice and throw the dice. Consider it a little bit of a Christmas gift or coal in your stocking, whatever you want, because you might have a certain way. I mean, I've seen people, you know, they'll grab the dice and they'll put their hands like this and then just kind of flick it. To me, that just seems like it's more random than just something more straight, you know, but it's totally up to you. I mean, I've seen people, you know, stack the dice and just throw them like this. I've seen people just grab the dice and toss them. I mean, it's just whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you want to do. I just want to share with you how I throw the dice, how I'm successful. I can usually average in the mid-teens on my throws. So I know I can usually get a 5, 6, 8, or 9 at least 3 times. There is times where I'll get the point marker on, and then the next throw, I'll throw a 7. I mean, it happens to everybody, just like that. 6-1, that's my most dominant 7 at the casinos. So it happens to the best of us, you know. Nobody's perfect at the game of craps. Everybody's going to 7 out. Everybody catches 7-itis. But let's go ahead and get into the strategy. I just want to share that with you. A little bit of a Christmas gift on how I set the dice. The 6, 2, 5, 4 is one of my favorite. The all 6 and all 8 set is one of my favorites. There's one that's working for you. Stick with it. You know, be a consistent winner. I always recommend just stay with what's winning for you and don't change it. But let's get into the strategy. Enough talking. Let's do a live roll and let's have some fun with this strategy. Let's see if we can convert some red chips into some green chips. So we're going to start out with a bankroll. What I always start out with whenever I do this is $350. Sometimes I'll go into the casino with about $600, but we'll do it for $350 and see if we can get 1 or 2 turns out of this. So we're going to do $350. We're going to play at a $5 table. We're going to shoot the dice. So we're going to drop $5 for the pass line and $1 for the crap check. And let's go ahead and let's have some fun. Actually, what I like to do, since this is my strategy, I'm going to share with you how I play. I don't do a $1 crap check. I do $2 crap check. So that way I'm not getting paid $2 if I hit a crap number. I'm going to get paid, you know, an extra $9. So, all right, here we go. So we're going to do minus $7 instead of $6. So we're at $343. Let's roll a number, and here we go. So the 5, 4, 9, perfect. We should have had our dice working. I mean, our dice working. Our bets working. You know, have them on, but we don't. So let's go ahead and roll a number and let's see what we can do. So we're going to do subtract $66. So we're at $277. All right. So that is the 5, 3. That is the 8. Perfect. So just like I was mentioning to you, we are going to drop a $1 in the comb area, and we're going to say, press our bets for us, please. So he's going to press it, and he's going to take this. He's going to press this one, take that, and then he's going to grab one more. So now we're at 24 on the inside, 20 on the 5 and 9, and we are going to roll one more time. All right, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'll bring that into view. So that's the 3, 3. That is the hard 6. Perfect, that's what we want. So we're going to mark that here. And then we are going to do, we're going to get paid $28. So I'm going to do it all in reds. I'm not going to convert it over because it's going to take too much time. But once when you do this, after you get paid and you tell them to press it, the dealer is going to switch it over to green for you. I just don't want to take up that much video time for you guys and do it all. So there's 25, and then 26, 27, 28, and we're going to press it again. So we're going to press it. And this is where he would change it out, or she would change it out for you into green chips, because this is just insane to have this tall. So, and this is where they'll change it out. You're going to collect the $6. This is going to go back in your rack. So that's going to go in our rack, and we're going to roll one more time. All right, so that's the 4, 4. Man, you couldn't ask for something better. Man, this is like me shooting at the casino. So, bam, and this is how fast we're already out of this game. Just like this, watch. $8. The dealer's going to throw us $35. And that's where you say, pull my bets down. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. So just take me off the board. I'll see you guys later. Bye. You know, and that's how fast you can make it up. So let's go ahead and say, let's just keep on rolling. We're doing pretty good. And it's totally up to you. If you want to keep your money up here and try to roll again, you can. But I'm super disciplined. I don't like having a lot of money on the board all at one time. Because as I always preach to everybody on this channel, it's easier to pull money and collect money on the table than it is to replace money. And that's always been my rule. It's always how I'm able to be a successful winner at the game of craps. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and pull down all this money, and we're going to establish another point. So let's just go ahead and collect all the money. So we're going to add $21 plus $28 plus $35 equals 361 plus 66 equals $427. So we were at $350. We pulled all of our money down. And let's just say we just kept on rolling for the ATS bets or whatever else you wanted. Or you can even just replace it and just say, you know what? I'm just going to go back. I'm just going to put $6 on the 8. Or $6, and you're going to play the 6 and 8. You're going to have $12 and play like that. Or you can do the one-hit wonder strategy. $6 on the 6, $6 on the 8. You know, try to play for the field and hop the 5s. Totally up to you, but I'm going to pull all this bets down. Let's just say we pulled all this bets down. We eventually 7 out, and we're going to set up the board again. But that's how quickly you can make all the you can make your money on this strategy. Just like that, we went from 350 to 427, just like that. That's how quick we went. So we went ahead, we played a short game. That was a really, really short game. That was perfect. Let's go ahead and set it up and see how we do. So, all right, so we're gonna, it's our turn again. The dice went around, everybody's shot. Now it's our turn again, so we're gonna do $5 on the pass line. This time we'll just drop a $1 crap check. So we'll just go from there. $1 crap check. And we're going to try to establish a point. All right, it's the 4-2. That's the 6. So we're going to minus $6. And we're at 421. Crap check's going to come down. And we're going to roll this over to the 6. And then we are going to do 66 on the inside. Now remember, I only do 2 or 3 sessions, and I'll walk right back at the casino, because 2 sessions, you know, that's $160, roughly $170, and I mean, you're pretty much, you know, I mean, $160 is not a bad day's day, and then you can come back tomorrow, or you can try it for the 3rd time if you want to, or if you're feeling successful, you could keep on rolling until you 7 out. You can keep it up there and just keep on collecting $35 chips. It is totally up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with. But let's go ahead and set this up, and let's get going with it. All right, so $18. Yes, you're going to still have money even if the point marker is on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. Yes, you are. Don't put it out as odds bets or anything else. You want it right there for you. So that's how you want to play. Don't let the casino dealers tell you differently and tell them to put this as odds because it pays better and everything else. That's fine, but that's not our strategy. We're not there to worry about the odds bets. We're there to build the strategy and to move forward. They don't understand your strategy. They don't know your strategy. They're not reading your mind. If they did, they would tell you to keep your bets there. So let's go ahead and set it up. So minus $66. So we're at $355. So worst case scenario, we roll a 7 here. We walk out the casino with $5 in our pocket. Let's not do that. 426. So there you go. So we hit the 6 right off the bat. We're going to collect $21. All right, this is going to go in our rack for right now, because we're going to tell the dealer to press it in a second. But for right now, that's going to get rolled off. This is our rack for right now. That's not a DC bet. Don't want to receive a comment saying, why do you have it as a DC bet? It's not a DC bet. All right, so let's roll another number. All right, the 6, 5, 11. Hey, look, that'll work. All right, so we're going to win $4 right there. So that's $359 because we're going to lose $1 for the crap check. So that's a 628 Awesome. Let's go ahead and mark that 11. I think I have another one. Yeah, I do. So the 11. All right, even more Christmas colors for you guys. Red and green. Look at that. And then the 8. All right. And it's totally up to you. If you feel like you're in the zone, I've done this a few times. It's totally up to you on your risk management. If you feel like you're in the zone and you're going to keep on rolling numbers, you can leave your bets on. So if we would have had this bet on, we would have made our $28. But we didn't have it on. We had it off. So let's go ahead and get this going. So crap check's going to come down. We are going to press. And yes, you are correct. We're going to drop $1 for the casino. So that way he can press this all the way up like he's supposed to. All right, so here we go. So we pressed it once, we dropped $1. All right, here we are. Let's see what we can get. The 5-5, so that's the 10. That does not help us, but it helps, it gives us an example of what happens if we hit some of these outside numbers. All right, so the 10. All right, let's see what we can get. The 3-5, that's the 8. I'll bring this into view. It rolled off into the backboard. So that's the 3-5. So that is the 8. So this is going to come off. And I just realized, I don't know, I'm going to have to look back. I can't remember if I paid for the pass line. I think I did. I can't remember if I paid for the pass line when I hit the 6. I don't think I did. I'm going to go ahead and pay us for that pass line. I'm not sure if I did or not. If I didn't, subtract the $5. Don't send me a ton of hate mail. Because I know I paid for the 11. I don't remember if I paid for the 6. So I'm going to go ahead and add it. So we're at $364. We're going to get paid $28. So let's go ahead and pay ourselves $28. So we have 10, 20, 25, and 26, 27, 28. There we go. So $28. We're just going to put this, we're going to collect this. This is going to go back in our rack. We're going to collect the $5. That's going to go right in our rack right now. So that's $5. So we're at $369. Minus $1 for the crap check is $368. All right. So let's go ahead and roll and establish another point. I'm not going to turn my bets on. I'm just going to wait for us to come out. The 5-1-6, I should have had my bets on. All right, so $28. This is where the dealer was switch this over and convert this over into green chips. So because this is going to be $25 right there, as you can see. So this should be a green chip right here. So, and then this one's going to be a green chip also, but we're not going to take all this time and break it all down to green chips. All right. So the only thing we need is one more hit of the dice, and we are good. And I need to mark those reds. So the 8 and the 6. All right. So here we go. All right, and we're going to collect $6. It's going to go back in our rack. So plus $6 is $374. All right, one more inside number. Can we get it? That's all we need. Inside number, please. The 437. Somebody's being a Grinch for Christmas. That is not what we want. And I was kind of afraid that was going to show up. The 437, well, you know what that means. That means that we got to start all over again. We're at 374. Man, that's just brutal. You only needed one more stage to collect and we would have been there. But we didn't do it. So the point marker is going to come off. We're going to take down these bets and we're going to try one more time and see if we can have any better luck. So, all right. So we're going to drop $5 for the pass line, $1 for the crap check. So minus $6 is $368. We're still above where we started at. We're at $350. So we're still above where we started at. We could walk away from the casino. We have enough money to buy a slice of pizza, grab a free beer from the casino if you want, you know, whatever you want to do. Grab a couple lottery tickets, some sports betting action, whatever you feel like. So we hit the 3-2, so that's the 5. All right, and we're going to do, you got it, 66 on the inside. I had people comment about me asking, why do I throw the dice like this? Why don't I slam them up against the back wall to give it an actual casino? Is the reason why I just throw the dice in front of the camera is because my back wall is out of view, and I want to be as open and honest and say I'm not cheating you guys doing, you know, these long rolls or anything else. I want to show you guys how how the dice are reacting on a bouncy random table. And that's the way I like to do it, so that way you guys can see how it would even work as a random shooter. So that way it gives everybody a little bit of a chance. I could set these dice and throw them the whole entire time and hit nothing but inside numbers, but that's not fair to you guys. That's the reason why I do it a little bit random. So let's go ahead and subtract $66. So we're at $308. All right, so let's go ahead and roll. That's the 4. That definitely does not help us. All right, but we're going to mark it. So that's the 5. That's the 4. We're going to put this back. All right. Come on, shooter. Give us some inside numbers. Here we go. The 404. So that's the hard 8. Perfect. That's what we want. And then, just like I mentioned, drop a dealer for the casino, for the dealer, and tell them to press us all the way across. So 5, 5, 5, 5. And then there we go. So we're going to press all these. And one thing I might try to do, I'm going to look at my video time in a second and see where I'm at, because I think I'm at about probably 25 minutes, if not a little bit longer. I'm probably way up there. I might do something a little bit different. All right, so that's the 3, 5. So that's the 8 again. Perfect. That's what we want. So let's go ahead and get paid on the 8. So just like before, you know, we're going to collect all this, and we are going to have $6 is going to come back in our rack. So we're going to add the $6. It's $308. All right, and this is where the dealer would switch all this over to green. And don't forget to tip your dealers. When you're doing this strategy, your dealers are going to work really hard to do all this stuff, all this converting. So make sure you tip your dealers really well. All right, one more roll for us. So that's the 639. I don't know if you saw that. That rolled into the back wall. That's the only problem. If I can even, there we go. So the 639. So that is going to pay us the $35. So that's perfect. That's what we want. This is how quickly you can get in and out of danger zone. You're in danger zone while you're doing this strategy, and then you can get yourself right back out. So that's $35. And then you're going to tell the casino to pull you down, or you can just let it ride if you want to, and go from there, because you're only really into this strategy for 27 minutes. So you're only into this strategy for $66. So if you were to roll this one more time, you collect the $35, you're going to collect another $35. You're going to be above break even. It's totally up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with. Sometimes I'll go a little bit into the danger zone. I'll roll into the 4th and 5th time. Try to get an inside number one more time. Since we're getting up there in our video time, let's try that one more time. We'll collect this $35. So we're at 343. We'll try one more roll of the dice. We'll go into danger zone here. All right, here we go. This is it. 6, 5, 11. All right. Well, I seen the writing on the wall. I'm pulling down these bets. I don't like leaving my money on the table and giving it right back to them after I just conquered the course on this strategy. So I'm going to collect all this money. We are going to subtract. We're going to add. Let's just add everything up to make it real easy for us. $21 plus $28. Actually, no, that won't be $28 because we already did that. So we're going to collect, and we didn't subtract the $21. So I need to subtract the $21. I don't know if I subtracted it the first session or not, but let's go ahead and we're going to subtract that $21 also. So that would be another $21. So that would be $385 plus 35 plus 66 equals $486. We started out at $350. We're at $486 right now. So if we wanted to, we could pull down our bets and go from there. So we're at $486. I don't know if I included this $6 or not. I have so many numbers going on right now. So I apologize if I didn't add the $6, we'll be at $4. If I didn't include the $6, we'll be at $492 versus $486. I'm not going to worry about $6. So I don't remember if I added this $6 or not. Normally I don't add the $6, but I'm not sure if I did or not. So I apologize if I did or didn't, but it's $6. I'm not worried about it. In the real casino, that would have already been on our rack, and we wouldn't have to worry about that. So we're going to pull down our bets. Hopefully you guys like this strategy. And one thing you guys can do too is that you made $35. You can sit there and just tell the dealer, look, I want to play the 27 inside. So we can go here and just play the 27 inside, the 20, not the 27 inside, the 27 across. So many insides this month, I'm losing my mind. All right, so the 27, so we could subtract $27 and we're at $4.59 right now. And we can keep on rolling and see where we're at. We're way above where we started at. We're at $109 profit in our rack right now. So that's how fast you can make money doing this strategy. So we're going to give it a couple rolls. I know I'm up there on my video time, but we're going to give it a couple rolls and see how we do. So the 3, 2, 5, so we hit the point marker, it's going to come off. We're going to add $5 for the pass line, and then we're going to subtract the dollar for the crap check. So we're at $4.63. So that's the 6, 2, 8. So we'll mark the 5, and then we'll put the point marker on the 8. And that's going to come here. We're going to slide that over to here. Dollar's going to come back in our rack. And so we're going to add $1. That's $4.64. Crap check's going to come down. All right. I'm going to try to speed this up real quick. I'm not going to keep this too long. If we get into a long roll, I'm going to turn it off. If you guys are still here with me, if you haven't turned it off. So the 4, 2, 6. So we're going to collect $7. So we hit the 6. So plus 7 equals $4.71. Remember, we're at $4.86 before we went into this crazy strategy. So we're going to collect $6. So we're at $4.71. Let's go ahead and mark the 6. And a couple more rolls, and then we'll just pull down our bets and walk away from this casino. So the 5, 5, so that's the hard 10. So we're going to mark the 10. And that is right here. And then we're going to add $9. So that's $480. So right now we're $6 away from where we were at. So let's see if we can get there. 639, so that's another $7. So we're at 487. So we're $1 above where we started at when we went to the $27 spread. So one more roll and we're pulling down our bets. If we were to pull down our bets right now, we'll be at $500. That's where I would like to be at. I like to walk away from the casino with a $250 profit for today. All right, so that's the 516. Bring that into view for you guys. So we're going to mark the 6. I'm losing my daylight. That's the reason why, if you notice, the table is changing. So we'll add another $7. So we're at $494. All right, one more roll of the dice. Let's see if we can do this. $500. Here we go. Oh, nope. 527. Couldn't do it. That's the reason why we should have pulled down our bets. So we're gonna finish out at $494. If we would have pulled down our bets like I wanted to, we would have been at $521. That's the reason why I always tell you guys, don't be greedy at the craps table. Don't try to be like the Grinch. Just collect what you can and walk away. Know your rolls. So we did a $494. Made some good money. Almost a $250 profit in 2 sessions, or was it 3 sessions? I can't remember. 3 sessions. 3 sessions is what we did. So hopefully you guys like this. Converted some red chips into green chips for Christmas. And I hope you guys are safe out there. I hope you guys have a great New Year's. I'm going to try to do a strategy next week for the college bowl games and all the football games coming up. And I will talk to you guys a little bit later on. And if you have any questions or comments, you guys can always email me. And I will talk to you later.